Hello, everyone. If you can hear me, can you like put something in the chat? So I'm new to going live on YouTube and I don't know what I'm doing. So hopefully you can hear me. Oh, I can zoom in. Okay, cool. Let's see if I do this. Okay, hello everybody. So today I'm just going to be doing a very beginner friendly nail art tutorial that literally anybody can do. Since it's March, it's pretty much time for spring nails. So as you can see from the thumbnail, that's the picture I'm going to be doing. Except I'm changing up the colors a little bit. Well, I'm changing up the main color. So I'm going to be doing purple and purple flowers. So I'm starting off by just applying a base coat. This base coat is by KB Shimmer. Their Stay Put Hydrating. And this is the polish I'm going to be using. It is Achievement Unlocked by OPI. And then for the sheer nails, I'm using Pina Colada. It's like this white milky sheer with some glitter in there. And then I'm going to be using ILNP Sun Glow for like the inside of the flowers. It's like a scattered holographic yellowy color. Alright, so let's get started. I tried to put this pillar here so I can make I didn't know if my phone would zoom in, but it does once you go live, so. But I'm still gonna use it. Alright, so I'm gonna be painting my index and my pinky finger this purple paint. And then the sheer color for the other nails. I was just wearing like a green nail polish. I took it off not too long ago. So my nails are a little bit stained. So it's probably not the best time to be adding a sheer polish, but we're gonna do it anyway. All right, I'm gonna give that another minute or so to dry. I like to wait maybe a couple minutes before applying the second coat. It just helps the polish dry down a little bit, and I don't drag the polish off when I apply the next coat. Alright, I thought this purple had good coverage, but it is a little bit streaky still after that first coat. I don't know if y'all can see that on camera, but I'm gonna try floating the brush a little bit more. See if that helps. I think that helped a little bit on the pinky. The pinky seems to be completely opaque. But my index finger is still a little streaky, so I'm gonna apply a third coat on that one. Alright, again, just gonna wait about a minute to let that dry down. I'm done applying these first, or these sheer, what's this color called? Pina Colada by ILNP. So I'm done applying that. We're going to be applying the flowers over these two nails. And then the pinky and index finger are just going to be left as is. I'm just going to apply a top coat after I apply another coat to fix the streaky situation we have here. I feel like I have like smudge or something on this now, but oh well. Alright, that looks decent. Trying to decide if I want a third coat on this one. I'm gonna leave it for now, and if I need to add another coat later, I will. Alright, so I'm done with the base. This is just like a little tile that I got from Home Depot. I use it to apply nail polish on. It's easy to clean. But I'm just going to take this same purple by OPI and apply just a couple drops onto this palette. I'm going to be using a dotting tool, this small side, to create the flowers. They're just going to be really tiny 4-petal flowers. So very easy. If you don't have a dotting tool, I suggest you get some. You can get like a whole pack on Amazon for $3. Super affordable. But if you don't want to do that, you can also use like a bobby pin or like a sewing pin. You can use like a writing pin. Anything that has like a little, just a small rounded circle on the end of it, like you can use it. All right. Now I like to dip it in, and you want to lightly press down to make the circle. You don't want to push too hard, just lightly push down. All right. See if I can zoom in. I'm going to do 4, and they don't have to be the same size. Just 4 petals really close to each other. And I am using regular nail polish, so you kind of have to work a little quickly because the polish will dry. And you don't want the polish to dry too much. I actually did the first petals a little bit too far away. It's better if they're like super close to each other. And do this one down here. See, it's already starting to dry on me. So I like the petals to kind of touch. And I clean the dotting tool off every so often on a paper towel, just because it'll mess up your circles as the polish kind of dries down on your dotting tool, and your circles just won't be perfect anymore. So just creating 1, 2, 3, 4 little petals really close to each other, randomly on the nail wherever you want. All right, I feel like I need another one over here, but I'm gonna hold off for now. I can always add more. You can't take away. So I'm just gonna go to the next nail. I'm gonna do this side. I really think it's best if you kind of dip one like dip it in the polish and then just dot one at a time instead of like trying to do them all at once. That's the best practice, but sometimes I'm in a rush and I'll try to do multiple, but the circles just don't come out as well if you try to do too many dots in one go. All right, so that polish is kind of dried down, so I'm going to put some more on my palette. It's best to work with like fresh, wet nail polish. All right, go over this one. Uh-oh, more time. All right, some petals or some flowers have 4 petals, some have 3 if they're going off the nail, and I can't do the last one, but that's fine. So this is what we're looking at right now. I'm gonna let that dry. Oh, I need to do my thumb. Sorry. The petals don't need to be the same size. It doesn't matter. So they don't have to be perfect. Cover up the camera. My polish is starting to dry up. gonna do one more here. All right. I don't know. I feel like I need one in this corner. All right, so I'm taking Sun Glow by ILMP. And this is going to be for the center of the flowers. Taking my dotting tool again. Again, it's clean. I like to clean it every so often. If the nail polish is still wet, you can just wipe it on a paper towel, or you can use nail polish remover or whatever. All right. All right, we're literally just going to add a dot in the center of those 4 petals. I should have cleaned up my cuticle area before I started applying this top coat. So I'm gonna do that right now. I don't know if I move this out of the way. Alright, so I have a little, I think it's called a dampen dish. Before I had this, I got it at Sally's, but you can also use like a shot glass. Specifically dedicated to nail polish. That's what I used to use. I like this because it's smaller. I just pour a little bit of pure acetone into this cup. And I have a angled liner brush by Jessie Monroe. I also have one by KB Shimmer that I use. This one's a little bit thicker and I've had it for longer, so the bristles are kind of messed up. I'm just gonna, let's see this. Let's see, I have a paper towel right here in my little dish. Just dip it in and then tap it on the side, and then if I have any excess, I'll tap it on the paper towel because I don't want to flood my nails with this pure acetone, but I just want to lightly remove any polish that's like on my skin and clean up the cuticle area a little bit. I'm also allowing these little flowers to dry down before I put the top coat on because I don't want to smear. That's the thing about doing nail art with regular nail polish. You have to let it dry because you can ruin your whole manicure if you apply top coat too soon. Y'all see how easy that was? Like that was like anybody can do this nail art. It's so simple. Simple little flowers. I think it looks cute. Bright Big Eyes. What's the name of the shimmery clear color? That's this. It is called Pina Colada by ILNP. Yeah, you can just go to ilnp.com and it should still be available. It came out maybe last year or the year before, so it still should be available on their website. I'm trying to clean up this pinky area. All right, sorry about that. I created a poll. Let me know if you do nail art at home. And turn the music back on. All right, so we're 33 minutes in. All right, so yeah, I think that looks good. At this point, if you would like to add more flowers, you can, but I think I'm fine. I want the flowers to be noticeable, so I don't want to apply too many, and it just looks like a big blob of dots. So I'm gonna go ahead. Oops, sorry, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and apply my top coat. You're welcome, big bright eyes. Alright. So I'm being very careful. I'm floating the top coat over the polish and trying not to like stay in one place too long or continuously go over the same area, because that's what creates those smudges on your nail art. So I try to do like 3 brush strokes, one on the side, one on the other side, and one in the middle, and then cap the free edges. And if you let the polish dry like long enough before you apply the top coat, you shouldn't smear the polish. And when I say float the top coat over, I have like a big bead of top coat on the brush on one side of the brush, and I don't push the brush into the nail. I just lightly touch the top coat, that big bead on top of the nail, and then slowly like pull it without the brush actually touching the nail, if that makes sense. It probably doesn't make sense, but I'm sorry. I'm trying to be extra detailed because I'm not quite sure who's all watching, and I want, I don't know if you use regular nail polish or if you do nail art or know anything about nail polish. So I'm trying to like be as specific and detailed about the terms and stuff I'm using. All right. I've flooded this area right here. Just gonna take my brush. And that's it. That's the nail art. That was pretty quick. We've been on here like 37 minutes. So I did one hand. I'm not gonna do the other hand on camera just because y'all get the point. But yeah, that is a super easy spring nail art for beginners. Like literally anybody can do this. I said earlier, I use the dotting tool. These are very affordable on Amazon. But if you don't have a dotting tool, you can literally use pretty much anything with a rounded tip at your house, like a bobby pin or a sewing pin, or even like um a regular pin. Like you see it has that little rounded area, like you can use that as well as for a dotting tool. So yeah, that's it. Thank y'all for watching. Um My plan is to go live every Thursday at 9 p.m. So that's the goal. So I hope y'all will join me back next week for another nail art design. Um, the lives will probably be just me doing nail art. Um, I'll save everything else for like long form videos, any other type of videos. But I like to do nail art because I think it's interesting to watch people do their nails or other people's nails on live. But let me know what you think of this nail design. Would you try it at home? I hope so. Like, the goal of my channel is to really teach people how to do their own nails at home. Because it's pretty simple. It just takes a little practice. But yeah. So thank y'all for watching. I'm going to end this live here. And hopefully you'll come back next Thursday at 9 p.m. and watch me do another nail design. So bye y'all.